What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop TV. Please like, subscribe, and hit that sweet bell notification for all your subscriptions and current videos. We are on episode 32 of the Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop TV. Kind of went by pretty fast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
quick.
almost a year since it started.
Oh, wow, a year?
November.
November.
Okay,
Late
okay.
November, yeah.
Okay.
Almost.
We're getting there. We got a good episode today. So before we get into it, let's start off with how everyone's weekend was going. Edgar, how was your weekend?
Well, we'll get into Edgar first. We'll get into him in a minute, though, because we're going to have... He went to Mad Monster, so it's going to take up some time, so...
All right. Let's swing it like this. I'm going to start it off.
Yeah.
I was here at the shop. I did not attend Mad Monster. We had the crew out there working Mad Monster. If you don't know, we'll explain what that is in just a few. The shop has been you could probably see bags under my eyes. Like, I have not got no sleep. It's been really crazy. We had some really big trade-ins. Shout out to my homie. I'm not gonna say his name because, like I said, we don't know if people want their information out there but he's a collector, 20 plus years, and he was moving on with his collection. He is actually moving, so that was the one reason that he was getting rid of a lot of it. But shop, last week we started purchasing this collection. We started off with, I'm just gonna say over 100 because I know once we got into the other boxes and stuff, there was over 100. But
Yeah.
100 Marvel Legends all boxed. And I'm not talking about the garbage. No MCU.
No Toy Biz.
No Toy Biz. It was all heat. Like, the good stuff. Daredevil, Punisher, all the ones that...
Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four.
Like, straight heat. Like, all of it was heat. A lot of Spider-Mans. A lot of the retro wave Spider-Man collection. So that was starting out. Then the next batch of stuff was everything from DC collectibles to some like horror, Aliens versus Predator, even though that's like in horror, but still like sci-fi stuff. But Hellboy, which
Mortal
is really
Kombat.
cool. Never see that. Yeah, about 30 plus pieces of Mortal Kombat figures, and then just the last one was Marvel Select. What else? There was something else in there.
There was just a lot of mix of stuff
crazy,
from around that time, yeah. And there was like some random figures that you wouldn't even have thought would have been in there, but they were in there. A little bit of Transformers, too, I think you got.
Yeah, like a couple of them. But thanks again, man. That just really rejuvenated the shop. We needed all of that stuff. So our toy prayers were answered. We have been nonstop at the shop. I mean, people are coming in because we have the stuff that they want. So even though it's summer and you know how it goes, it has been nice. So appreciate everyone coming in. Shop was great. So that was my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. And that was my weekend. One last thing. Update. I don't think we skipped last week. So we also got in some G1 Transformers that were pretty crazy too. And SWAT Cat. So if you're
SWAT Cat. Yep.
If you're into vintage.
Starscream.
Thundercracker. Blitzwing. And Blitzwing. And we still have... The only one left is Starscream. So he is here at the shop holding it down in the vintage case, looking nice and right. Sealed. Mm-hmm. He has never been opened. He's sealed. So that's definitely gradable. So that was it. That was my weekend. Good time. Really good time. Had a great time, actually, here at the shop. So
Yeah, the whole week was wild. Yeah, leading up to that. So
Sounds pretty full. I saw the stuff that you just said up there. It's just sitting
that's
on
stuff we haven't even got yet. We need to. We're gonna
unprocessed.
be making our offer on that tomorrow.
Yep,
So.
that's the last I think of what we're buying, and we tried to get him to come in today so we could buy it. He couldn't make it, unfortunately. So tomorrow it's gonna go down.
Yeah, we'll make him an offer tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
But yeah. So before we get into Mad Monster, because we're gonna get into that, We did talk about it on last week's episode leading up to like what we're going to be expecting, but now we actually have gone through it now. We'll talk about that. But first, now that the Mad Monster's over with, we do have some upcoming events that I want to get out the way.
Cool.
We'll keep promoting. Next one up that I know we have on the agenda is Omega Video. So make sure you're checking that out. I gave out a lot of flyers at the shows, telling a lot of people about it at Mad Monster. I believe we're pretty close to being full with vendors. So we should be full by the time this airs. So it should be a good time there.
You've set the date for it, but what time is it at? Like what time are the doors open?
It'll be noon to 6.
Okay.
Noon to 6, yeah. For if you want to attend, and it is free, and then there'll be food and stuff on site to purchase, so you can make a day of it, or half a day of it, because it'll be inside and AC and stuff. So we got that coming up, and then we have Epic Toy Show September 6th, which we still got a little bit of time for that, but it will be upon us before you know it. And then we'll talk about some other stuff later as it gets closer, but those are the two main ones coming up. So
Sweet.
definitely want to get those out the way. You didn't have anything coming up, did you?
Just in August.
Yeah, well, August is coming up. You guys do have the anniversary, so you might want to talk about that real quick and just.
August 22nd.
Yeah.
The DJ Phoenix Funk Ghetto Group. We are celebrating 7 years of existence and representing for the state of Arizona and funk worldwide. This year, it's probably our biggest one yet. We are at the Crescent Ballroom. We've kind of outgrown the other venue spots that we were hosting them at for the previous years. And we finally moved up to the Crescent. We have special guests coming. Zachy Force Funk from LA. Throwback Zach coming from San Diego. And our very, very special guest is the Amiga Band coming all the way from Paris, France. So I've been working hard on that too. Not just me, but I'm saying like just the group, all of us together. But it's been a process. Like Jason sees me on the phone every day talking all kinds of, we have to work stuff out like from now until the show. But that's a big deal for us. So we will definitely be celebrating 7 years and doing it right with a really big celebration for everyone. So, if you're into funk music, if you're into just live music in general, I would urge you not to miss this one because they've never been here before. So for you to catch that, it's a pretty special experience.
Yeah, and pre-order your tickets, get them beforehand, and they're only $20, which is pretty good for what you're going to be getting. So
yeah, because it's like $7 in fees, so the ticket comes out to like $27.
Yeah,
That's still pretty good.
It's not bad.
Not bad for what you guys got.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I think you can charge more, but I get it. We're trying to get bodies in the door for sure. But.
Yeah, bodies in the door, and we're going to have a lot of merch and stuff for sale. So I think with the ticket price being that low, you can still pick up merch and have a nice little, you're not going to break it. You're not going to break the bank.
No, so that's the big things we got coming up. So it'll be Omega and then that coming up. But, now we got to get into Mad Monster. Been waiting to talk about it. Yeah. I've been waiting to talk about it since yesterday.
Doom,
it just
doom,
ended.
doom.
Doom, doom, doom.
Welcome aboard for Fright Night's presentation.
All right, let's get into some Mad Monster. I vented all weekend. Edgar showed up Saturday, but he definitely got his money's worth, I think, out of it.
Was there for a couple of hours, so yeah, definitely.
A couple of hours.
Because I bought it before. I didn't buy it at the door. I bought it on the pre-sale, so it was like $55.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got it. It was my first time going to anything like that, even.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said, your first time. Well, what'd you think about it?
I liked it. It was a lot of fun. I underestimated, because I remember before I was thinking like, man, I can get there late because how much can I do?
Mm-hmm.
And I got there around noon, and I was like, there's a lot to do. There's a lot going on.
Noon, and I don't think you left till probably 10?
2 a.m.?
Oh, you stayed there till 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised. I was surprised that that was your first time there when I saw you post a picture and you said, my first time at, and I was like, no, what? Like, what?
Not just Mad Monster, but at any convention like that. Like, I had never gone to anything like Fan Fusion or whatever, and nothing.
I know I tried to get him going, I think, last year. I think I was trying to talk you into going, because I did Days of the Dead and that one last year, but you didn't go to any of them, I guess.
I've always considered them, because obviously I like horror. Fan Fusion is more of a harder sell to me, because there's less things there for me to to be like, wow.
Yeah.
But horror movies, it's in my DNA. So it was. I'm actually shocked too that I had never been to one. So I'm glad I did. That finally went out.
Yeah, he definitely got his money's worth.
Congratulations, you have now upped your level of nerdiness.
I'll do the cosplay next time. Who knows?
Yeah, you should.
That's dope, man.
If
Yeah,
I
that's
probably
dope.
attended, I'd probably think of doing something, maybe dressing up just to kind of participate. It'd be kind of fun instead
I can
of
pull up
selling.
the
Yeah.
hitchhiker from Texas Chainsaw.
There you go.
And he was there last year, no?
Maniac 2, you kind of look like this dude on the
Kind
back
of look like
right
that
here.
greasy guy. Like that greasy,
Yeah, I don't
sleazy
know.
guy.
Yeah. Maybe put on
I'll
about
take
40
it as a
pounds.
compliment.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are some of your pickups too. I know we'll get into
Yeah.
some of the celebrities you actually met
Mhm.
and how you decided what you were going to get signed. But you picked up some stuff.
Yeah, so Severin was there, and I like Severin. They're a label that puts out not just horror movies, but kind of just anything grindhousey, exploitation, and stuff like that. And these are things that I had been looking at for a long, long time. These are not hard to find, but this one kind of is. And they had him there on the shelf, and Aaron, who runs the Sin Asylum, he was working the booth, so he's even more, got to talk to him about a couple of these movies. Just real quick, this right here, it's a non-exploitation set. So if you like graphic sex and blasphemy, this would be the one to watch. There's like 4 movies in there. This set I'm very excited about. I originally bought it thinking I was going to give it to somebody, but I think I'm going to just keep it looking at it. There's like 20, 30 movies in here all around folk horror, like woodsy type of films, witchy. There's a 3-hour documentary in it too that goes over all of it. This one right here, the one that James compared me to in the back here, it is not a sequel to Maniac 2. This is actually the last horror film, which if you've never seen, it's about a guy that's trying to make a horror film, and they shot this at the Cannes Film Festival without their permission. So they were walking around getting all this B-roll of celebrities walking around, and nobody knew what they were doing. And it's pretty fun, not just for that reason, but just the fact that they got away with all that. When it came out, they promoted it as Maniac 2, as they tend to do. Nothing to do with it, just a neat slip
Just
cover.
the same actor you said is in it, right? Same actor.
The same actors in it, yeah. But that's really about it. There's not much. And I got a bunch of other movies that I left at home too.
Oh, you got Rats too? You didn't touch Rats?
Yeah, that one. I wanted to.
That's the one I asked you about. I was like, is it really rats and like
I have never
Suits?
seen it. I haven't seen this yet.
Okay.
But it is from a filmmaker that I do admire a lot because he rips up a bunch of stuff. He's the one that did Robo War, which I think I've talked to you about.
You grabbed Robo War too, didn't you?
I did grab
the
Robo
first
War.
round, yeah, because you were all excited about it, yeah.
Robo War, Shocking Dark, and he would basically take Aliens and Terminator and be like, fuck it, we're going to combine those two and make a movie.
Yeah.
Robo War is Predator and RoboCop. If you want to find out how that works out, I think it's on Tubi.
I think that one is on Tubi, yeah.
You should check it out. It's good. It's fun. This, I have no idea. This could be anything. It literally could be anything, knowing how this guy worked. Like, I don't know what 2 movies he grabbed and said, we're gonna combine them, and I will let you know in the future how this is.
That's wild.
But yeah, I'll watch whatever. And he made a ton of movies, dude. I think he has one here too.
Okay.
So there was no genre he didn't touch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Severin always has those kind of off-the-wall, different kind of movies, yeah.
Yeah, and they do a great job at restoring them. And so I wasn't expecting to spend that much money when I first walked in there, but
It's easy.
Very easy. Just keep
Well, you did
grabbing.
round 1. I remember you had a few movies in. You're like, I'm probably going to get more, and then later you did get more.
At the beginning, I only grabbed this set, and I was like, that's good. And then
Yeah,
kept
and
walking
Robo
by
War.
and kept
Right.
seeing things, and I'm like, okay.
And then you met some celebrities.
I
So-
did. That one, I'll tell you the whole thing.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah.
I was originally planning on getting Robert Englund. I was all psyched for it. He had a photo shoot option on the website that was about $150, which is a little pricey, but it is Robert Englund. What swayed me off of that is that when I went to go buy it, there was about $40 extra on fees.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I was like, I'm not going to pay $40 in service fees.
That's the new thing now, fees.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can't hand them cash, right?
I don't know. I didn't try when I was there.
Not if you had, because that one you had to do ahead of time online
Oh,
because it was
online.
limited, so there
it's
was
like
no
a
cap.
setup.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
get the extra money. There's no, it
It's
doesn't.
like, $150 for Rubber England, sure, but I'm not gonna give $40 to whoever's running the website. Like, I'm
Just
not,
throwing it away.
Yeah,
Pretty much. At least to me, that's what it feels like.
Oh, it is.
His autograph, I don't know how much that was going for, but I came to find out that you had to get a ticket to get an
You did.
autograph, and there was only a certain limited amount. And since I showed up there at noon, I was kind of out of luck on.
and it
that.
varied on the item you had. It depended on the cost too, which I thought that like autograph should be an autograph, not
Yeah, that's what you were saying off camera,
Yeah.
and I don't know how that would have worked.
gloves were a certain amount, but pictures were
Like I had
whatever.
the Blu-ray set. I don't know if that would have been a cheaper one, but
I would assume.
It would be cheaper. Memorabilia, it's the way that the collectability is now is they know these resellers are going to go and get their money, so they'll take the stuff that people are going to buy. That would be more personal, I believe, is like
well, you would
something
think
that
if you put your name on it that you wouldn't resell it. Like,
if you don't get your name on it, though, like the glove or
Well, that's how it used to be. If you
Yeah.
wasn't personalized, they would charge you more because they figure you're going to resell
gonna
it.
sell
But
it,
I don't
yeah.
know by item now. It
'cause
seems
if I
kind of
get
weird.
Something signed by him, it would be for me. So if
Yeah.
he wants to write it, Edgar go die or whatever,
Mhm.
sure, that's
Yeah.
cool with me. So that one got off the
Yeah.
the book. I was like, okay, maybe next time, I'll save up some money.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Then I saw Pam Grier was in there as
Mhm.
well.
That's cool.
Legend, obviously, all this stuff. Not just the Tarantino movie Jackie Brown, but all the exploitation movies she did in
Oh,
the
yeah.
70s, the black exploitation movies, the Woman in Jail movies that she did, and even later on stuff like Class of 1999. It's pretty fun.
Scream, Blackula,
Reminisces.
Scream.
Scream, Blackula, Scream. I would consider that part of the 70s.
It is, yeah.
Exploitation. I saw her from afar, which was cool. She was doing, and not to put her business out there, but she was doing a 60 for either an autograph or a photo. If you wanted both, it was 100.
Yeah, if you wanted a selfie, yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, especially for her. Being my first time there, though, I was like, do I really want to just spend money on one person? Because I only had a certain amount of cash that I
Yeah.
brought. So I kept walking around. David Arquette was there. I almost walked up to him on accident.
Oh, I know, because it was weird. Certain parts they let you walk like right by him, which I thought was weird. And then other parts you couldn't get by anybody.
I
Like,
think
it
for
was
him
weird.
it was because they didn't want to plug that pathway.
They probably
So
couldn't,
they
yeah.
started the line a couple feet away. So me coming in through here, I was like, why is he alone at his table? I'm like, I'm going to go say hi to him. And then I saw the other person walk behind me.
Yeah, I was walking with you. I think,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
were like,
you're
oh,
walking with me.
I was like, no, dude, that's a line. Yeah, like,
I saw him. I was like, oh, hey, there he is. And yeah, then I learned that that's not how that works.
yeah.
What was he charging? Do you remember?
The same as Pam Grier.
You know what's crazy? You could have went to the Trill anniversary and David Arquette showed up over there and you could have got it for free.
I'm sure, yeah, it depends,
I didn't know that. I didn't know you went over there.
Yeah, he was there with Bud Bundy.
Bud Bunny's going to be there coming up.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but
I think they posted a picture on their Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
David Arquette, there was a couple people from Nightmare on Elm Street, like Amanda Wyss was there, and somebody from Part 4. I'm sorry, I don't remember who that was. Brad Dourif was the other.
Yeah, Brad Dourif had the longest
Dourif
line.
was
Him and Arquette had the longer lines.
They had long lines constantly. Like, I don't think that I ever saw that line go down.
Even Linda Blair's was pretty long, considering when
Oh,
I
yeah, Linda Blair.
did Son of Monster Palooza last year, and like you could walk out and there was like nobody in line for her. And then here, like in Arizona, I guess probably because she signs a lot out there. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting her to have that big of a line, but she had a decent line. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost kind of wanted hers too, but she was also $100. And,
She was 100 just for autograph, right?
Oh, really? Oh, I don't
No,
know.
was it just for autograph?
I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
check
I
that.
did-
I just
okay.
overheard somebody say 100, and I figured it was for both. But
Yeah.
Then I saw the lead actress from Friday the 13th Part 2, Amy Steele,
Mm-hmm.
and from Friday the 13th Part 1, Adrian King. They were both there right next to each other. And I saw how much they were charging, and I was like, you know what? These are the two that I'm getting. Because for both of them, it was less than if I would have gotten one or the other. Adrian King was $40 for a photo and an autograph. And Amy Steele was $50 for a photo and an autograph. So
Yeah, so that's
it was a
good.
pretty good combo.
And you had that cool poster you got, so you have to flash that up on the screen.
I'll put a picture up of
Yeah.
it, but it's a fan-made poster of Friday the 13th Part 2 that's in the style of Psycho. I think is what it is.
Okay,
And,
it looked cool. I'd never seen it, so like that poster.
I'm glad I brought it because when I showed it to Amy, she's like, "Oh, I never seen this before."
Mhm.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have the rights to do this, but it's cool." And she liked it. She signed she wrote a line on the poster, and Adrian King was probably the best interaction I had because she talked to me for a good 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And I kept looking over at the manager or whoever he was, thinking that they were gonna tell me to rush away, but they never did. I just kept talking to her.
See, that's the best when you can actually talk to them, and it's not like just we got your money now, move along type thing. So
You're just a number.
yeah, because I think some of the bigger ones are probably just a number. And
It was a good interaction, and I remember even asking her because I know she hesitated to do part 2 because of a stalker that she had.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, if you're cool with it, I have a poster of part 2. Like, if you want to sign this." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So I was like,
Because
okay.
she was in it, yeah.
Yeah, she was into it.
That's cool, yeah. So yeah, he was debating what he was gonna get, and then Tian wanted me to get you guys a picture of Pam Grier, but the way the line was set up, you couldn't just like it was hard to get like close enough to get one.
Yeah.
So, but I did get something though for you guys, and I'll tell you a story about it real quick, and then Edgar can
Drum
get back
roll.
to his story.
Drum
Oh,
roll.
what can this?
Edgar doesn't even know I did this because I thought about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sunday.
I don't know anything.
So, it's for you and Tian, and I'll tell you the story about it though.
Okay, you want me to hold it?
Yeah, no, you got to open it up.
Oh, okay. Let's open it up.
Open it in the-
I'm
in
gonna
the
open
awesome
it up for
wrapping
the
I have.
camera or for the viewers first. Okay.
I don't know
Let's
what
see.
it is.
Now let's turn it around.
And I do feel bad about it. I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, that is
dope.
cool. Hey.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's so you did meet her.
I did. So
did meet her.
Sunday, because the vendors get there early.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually the celebrities don't go out right away, but at 11 o'clock, she was already over there. And she was talking to like her people over there. So I walk up and I just kind of stand there for a second. And then she finally looks up and she's like, "Hey, good morning." And I was like, "Hey." And I go, "Are you taking autographs right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're ready to go." And then she starts talking to me and we're just talking. And then by the time we're talking, like a line, people do start coming now to line up for her. But I'm talking to her like, how do you like Arizona and stuff? Of course, it's too hot, all that. But she was happy with the whole experience. It was cool. I told her make it out to Tian and James. But this is what happened. So she asked me how to spell Tian's name.
Uh-huh.
So I did. So I think by the time I did that, she forgot to put your name. And then I seen her write extra stuff. And I didn't realize because I didn't really read it. She signed it and she put Jackie Brown. But I thought she put like James in there too. So there's no James in there.
That's cool.
But I was like, I knew you'd done it. I was like, I'll just get him something next time. But I was like,
thank you for it. It's a great gift.
That is cool.
Yeah, all I kept doing was hitting up Jason and asking him if he saw or talked to Pam Grier.
She
Like,
I
told
did
me
talk to
too,
her.
and I also tried to walk by her to take one, but she kept walking away.
yeah,
she
you really
wasn't-
couldn't get to her how they had the line too. Like you couldn't get close without really like walking. If you would have to like walk right up to her, and she would catch it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that's really cool.
that's cool. Yeah.
That is.
Jackie
Yeah.
Awesome.
Brown.
so I owe James something next time too.
No,
but-
no. That
no, I do. But
that's
like I said,
awesome.
so I think it threw off after I had her like spell. I spelt Tian's, and I think she just forgot to put yours, and I didn't pay attention because I was like,
Yeah.
kind of starstruck, but not like
You
trying
should
to
have
be
put
all.
it there yourself, and we would have never known.
Yeah, you could.
Nah,
No,
I
I'm
wouldn't
joking.
do that.
What was the interaction like? I'm just curious.
She was real friendly. Like I said, I was the first one to walk up because I kept checking a few times before the show opened. I kept walking over to see if she was there yet, and she wasn't.
Uh-huh.
And then the third time I went over there, like she was sitting there, like I said, talking to, I don't know if the guy was her handler. He was like with her. I'm not sure because I started talking to him first. And like I said, she finally looked up, and I'm like, "Are you ready to sign?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." It's bless more. Like she was just, like in a good mood.
That's cool.
And she was excited. She was happy about her breakfast she had in the morning and stuff. And so it was pretty cool. But then by the time that happened, another guy walked up, and I let him go first because he wanted a auto and a photo, and I was still trying to decide like what photo I was gonna get. So
That is really
he went,
cool.
and then by then he was talking to her, and then she was talking, and I said, "Yeah, I'm getting it for friends of mine." She goes, "Oh, they're not here." I go, "No, they couldn't make it." So I told him, I was, I didn't tell you guys I was gonna get you an autograph, but I was like, so I'm getting it for them as a gift. They don't know, so.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's cool.
That is
Then
awesome.
She might come back then if she got a good experience.
I think so. I mean, I didn't ask like, "Oh, how'd you do?" and stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
hers was consistent too.
No,
like
but I
it
mean,
wouldn't
if
be
she
like a
liked it,
long
like,
line, but it'd be like 4 or 5 people,
Yeah.
and then more people would line up.
Yeah.
So.
I just meant more like if she got a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she seemed like she was. I mean, she just seemed like all around. She was like a positive person
Yeah.
anyway. So
We need to try to get her out.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Like, I didn't really know what to ask her other than, because, you know, I figured they all hear it all, so I was just trying to come up with, like, how do you like Arizona type thing or whatever, you know. And they all say the same thing when it's summertime.
It's
It's
hot.
too hot. I'm like, yeah.
They're gonna do this in the winter.
They're all, yeah, we can't deal with this. I go, yeah, people that live here really can't deal with it,
Right.
but we do, so.
Excellent gift. That's really, really big surprise. I know Tian will be super happy with it. And yeah, man, that's it, for you having your first experience. What would you rate it? Thumb up, 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs up.
Two thumbs up. It was just cool. Like, even if I didn't get anything signed, it was just cool to walk by and see them.
Yeah,
Being
a lot
there,
of times you can like have access to them, which is kind of cool. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I don't really need autographs from them. If I could see them, I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
it's
know.
cool. Like, I
You're
saw
in the building.
Kane Hodder was there too.
Daniel Harris was next to him.
That zombie guy from Land of the Dead.
Yeah,
Good
Big
movie.
Daddy.
Big Daddy. And he actually had a cool booth because he had the movie playing on an iPad. So you could just stand there and watch it
Smart.
if you wanted to. He had copies of the movie on Blu-ray and 4K. He had a whole thing
And
going.
he dresses up too in the
And-
same
and he
zombie
dresses
outfit,
up,
like
so,
he's in the
yeah.
zombie makeup and everything. So
No,
it's cool.
so he
Yeah,
he
he's
knew what he
smart.
was doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
he's smart. Yep.
he went all out.
Yeah. So I don't know who they're gonna have next year, but you know, should be fun next year
No, I'll
too.
do it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even get a hotel so I can just stay there.
Now he's officially submerged into the fandom.
Yeah. Well, I lost him toward the end of the show, so I didn't see him again. So finally, after we ate and stuff, like, and went home, I texted him. I'm like, hey, you know, you make it home all right? You good? He goes, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And that was like 9:00, and I'm like, cool, you're like enjoying your first like experience.
I
I
was
was
a
like,
little-
take advantage. Yeah.
I was a little sloshed at
He
that
was having a
point.
little fun.
And I stayed for the costume contest, which was really cool to see. You saw them walking around probably, but it was the people that had the Puppet Master.
Oh yeah.
They won.
Oh, did they win? Yeah,
Yeah.
that is Return of the Giving Dead. They dressed up every day
Oh,
as something
okay.
different, and they always do that.
Yeah.
Sunday they were
Dude,
13,
the costumes
13
were cool.
ghosts.
He had like the hand, like the 6-shooter hands, and he had them tied so they would all move. It was great.
Yeah, Sunday was 13 ghosts they did.
And I didn't know that the judges were gonna be some of the actors they had. It was
Yeah, sometimes they let them do it.
It
Yeah,
was that guy from Scary Movie, John Abraham,
John Abraham. Yeah,
and I don't know who the other two were.
which he
but-
walked up to our booth, and I'm like, this dude looks familiar.
Oh no way!
And my daughter walked off, and he walked up, and I'm like, why does he look so familiar? And then, like, not even 2 minutes later, like, John Abrams or whatever's in the building. I go, oh yeah, and then I was like, Scary Movie. That's what I
Yeah,
know him for. I know he's been in other stuff because apparently he was in Star Wars Episode
He was
1.
in episode 1 as a.
Did you pull it up and show me that?
I pulled it up and I put a picture. He was a Naboo shooter. So
And even the picture, like somebody had him sign it, but you could tell they
it was-
stole the picture
they
like off of
took a
something because it's just him
screenshot.
crouching down. Like you wouldn't know it's him.
you gotta start somewhere because that was
Yeah.
the year before Scary Movie. Scary
That
Movie
was like
2000.
99. Yeah,
99
yeah.
was episode 1.
So Scary Movie was 2000. So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, but he
Start-
looked like he was having a good time. Like he was, you know, I
Oh,
saw
he
people
was
get
up
pictures
there
with him.
judging the costumes. Like he was having fun and joking around and yelling and screaming. I was like, all right, he seems to be like that's what it's all about, really. At the end
Oh,
of the
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And then I
Fandom.
stayed for the karaoke, which the people that I
Scarioke.
was with, so the friends I was with, they had told me, do you want to go do karaoke? And I was like, yeah, sure, because I thought they meant like we're gonna go somewhere, we're gonna go to a bar. I was like, yeah, of course I want to do karaoke. And they're like, no, it's here. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I thought maybe they have a smaller room where they do karaoke. And we start walking towards the panel room, and I'm like, and then I see the stage, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do karaoke
Here.
on the concert stage for
Oh yeah, they
everybody.
put it on the big screen and everything. For,
But Victor and Jasper, they did do karaoke.
I heard they're pretty big at that.
they like
Yeah,
doing
they
that
get
stuff,
down.
karaoke
Oh,
or any
Victor was
karaoke.
doing Rob Zombie yelling and screaming, and
He did
Jasper-
Dragula, right? Wasn't it Dragula?
and he was hyping up the crowd. Jasper, I can't remember what song he did, but he was also going all out.
Yeah,
shout
those-
out to Jasper and Victor.
They were done by Sunday because I walked up to Victor. He looked like a train ran him over. I was like, you still alive, dude? Yeah, we didn't go to bed till like 3.
He sounded cooked.
Yeah.
He sounded cooked on his video. He's like, "Oh guys, this is Victor." I was like, "Yeah."
Well,
he's
by
cooked.
the time, he was screaming Rob Zombie all night long. So, and then by the time we left, which was like 2, I think, he was still in the lobby, like talking to people. So.
Yeah, those guys definitely have a good time. I have a good time too. I just can't hang out like that, man. Like if I'm vending, I cannot hang out because I'm on my
Just
feet all
a
day.
Red Bull or 2, and you're good to go.
I was doing Rockstar, but I can't just keep pounding them. You know.
Put some whiskey in that Red Bull.
Nah, man. I was by Sunday. Like it's fun. It's just it makes for a long weekend. Like you're doing that and you're on your feet the whole time. You know, if it's busy, it goes by really quick.
I think I had a strong buzz because I was drinking when Adrian King came back for the table, and I was like, I can't go up to her. I'm like holding this thing, so I.
Yeah, you came back. Well, you came back and
Chugged.
finished that one, or was that before you went and saw?
That was before.
Oh, okay.
And then by the time I had the second one, she came back and she could walk enough too. So I was like, I gotta go now, but I don't want to walk up to her with a drink in my hand. So I just chugged that.
They didn't have Jack and Coke. They had Pepsi and Jameson.
Yeah,
or
Pepsi
something?
and Jim Beam,
Jim
which
Beam.
whatever, you know.
I'm like, okay.
It does the job, but it's
It
not.
does the job, but not as fun.
In in what world is that what you're gonna have
Yeah.
for a bar? Oh, come on.
Yeah, Nick showed up too on Saturday. Nick Krillick came in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's
He
the
was
one
there
that took my picture with Adrian King.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
He was with me on the line.
I can't believe you went against Coke.
They
didn't have it.
There's
No
No choice.
Choice.
No choice. Pepsi only.
Yeah.
Jim Beam only.
That hotel's a Pepsi only hotel, I guess. Fun. Oh, we saved some ducks the first
Oh, yeah?
night. Yeah.
We're from where?
From the street. There was this mama duck with these baby ducks, and they couldn't jump the curb, so they were stuck like in the road. So Selena
Yeah.
saw them. She's over there picking them up,
No.
and then they would go, and then they would get stuck again. So we're like, and then by then all these cars are stopping. I'm like,
Was
great.
that at like the Westgate area?
Yeah, like because we park across at the Carl's Jr. So it was from
Okay.
there. But the little ducks couldn't get over the curb, like the median, and the mom didn't know what to do. So we're all picking them up, and then they would fall again and go on the other side of the street. It's like, come on, man. And then some of them were running off, and it's like, man, you're gonna get killed. Luckily, the cars started stopping. They realized what was going on, but.
Did you guys save them all?
Yeah, up until that point, and then once they got in the grass, we don't know what happened because they
They're on
took
their
off.
own at that
Yeah, I'm
point.
like, I don't even know how they got over where they did because they weren't very coordinated.
But
But
there's no water or anything around that area.
they might have like a park or something that has water. Westgate has
Maybe
wa-
they're in the unfinished roller coaster.
maybe that thing looks wild too.
That Mattel
Yeah.
Park.
But yeah, so that was a recap
Yeah,
of Mad
fun times.
Monster.
We'll do it again for sure.
oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I'll even do the 3 days. next
I'll
year.
vend again because I wasn't sure. Because last year sales wise wasn't that great for us. So I'm like, I'll do one more year if it doesn't pick up. Like, but this year it was good. I made my goal, so
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's
so it was
always
fun. Yeah.
It's always the point if you're selling.
Yeah, that's what it is. I go to sell. I mean, I like to have fun too, but I'm not just if I'm gonna go do that, I'll just buy tickets and go and not spend the money to vend. But
Yeah.
that was fun, and it's always fun when like Edgar, like I said, and Nick went, and then I ran into some other people from the shop, so it was cool. I won't say names because I don't know if they're supposed to be there, but they're we start knowing people.
Calling
Well, Shadow
over.
Collector was there too.
Oh, yeah, we did see him.
We
yeah.
did see him.
I saw his recap video.
Yeah, he did a recap video, and then other people that I think went there because they found out from us. That lady that came in and bought the Walking Dead stuff, she popped up over there because she didn't even know about it. So I told her about it, and then
Yep.
it was funny because she walked up, and I was like, "Hey."
Yeah.
So good times, good times. Can't wait till next year.
We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. Yeah. So that was the recap.
All right. So you asked and you shall receive. We are starting a new segment on the show. This segment is now going to be called "So You Want to Start a Toy Store."
Yeah.
It's going to be a new segment. We are going to help out other people or just talk in general, like about what it takes to run the toy store. And Jason's going to start it off. What is the first thing you need to know? Not in any particular order.
Yeah. No.
Just what's the first thing you need to
Well,
know?
it's kind of in order because you kind of want to have this going before you do.
So you suggest this.
I suggested, again, this is us. This is what we're suggesting. There's no right or wrong because I know other people don't do it this way. This is kind of how we did it, and I
Yeah.
just think it's kind of good to follow off of.
It worked.
Yeah, build a customer base. So before even planning on opening a brick and mortar, try to build that customer base. And we did it a lot of different ways, so
Yeah.
you can kind of explain like how you were doing it before.
Yeah, commandment number 1, build a customer base. We did start off prior to the shop, which is a funny path because everyone knows they asked how me and Tian met Jason. And the way that we met was through this same process right here. So we both started pretty much like kind of just generally getting into it. But once we started getting more product, once we started getting more enthusiastic about doing this, we started small, like say you're selling on OfferUp, say you're selling in a place called like the Brass Armadillo where you can rent a booth, put your stuff in there, sell it there, or you're doing toy shows, or you're just selling person to person. Say you're selling toys to people at your work. We met enough people where they knew who we were and would contact us for we made business cards. You can contact us through email, text, or at the Brass Armadillo, like that place specifically, they can call you and you can make offers. You can ask if you have anything else in stock. So we built a customer base just by hitting the ground and doing things, person to person. And once we happened to build our base, we met Jason through that base. Like I started hitting him up, like, because he was selling stuff. We didn't know that he was also vending at the Brass Armadillo, but that was just a cool thing. So it comes around, that's how we got a really nice base. And from there, I'll let Jason say it, but that the next step after that is where you expand to where the people need a place to come to get the product that you have.
Yeah, that is true. We did do a lot of the same stuff, same paths. Mine was a side hustle all the time, so I definitely couldn't open a full-time store anyway. But the Brass Armadillo was a big one. Off-Rup was really big at the time when I started. Now, I know it sucks kind of now because I know there's so many flaky people on there.
Yeah.
But I built up a lot of that on the west side. People would come meet me. I'd post it. They'd meet me at a certain spot. Met a lot of people that way. Toy shows are big. Toy shows, pop-up markets that kind of fit what you're selling, which would mainly be toys and collectibles because that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
Try to do as many of those as you can. Just get your name out there. Like James said, I got business cards made even though I didn't have a physical spot. I had shirts made up, so when we did the cons, people would know, even though we didn't have a spot, they say, do you have a store? But it's like, no, but you can find me here.
Yep.
So you definitely want to build that base. Now there's other things you can do too, which you always could do. Swap meets kind of getting bigger again. So you can definitely do swap meets. We know a lot of guys that set up out at the swap meets now, and they're kind of building. They're either doing side hustle or maybe they are building toward doing something. But there's antique malls, collectible malls. We did Brass Armadillo, but I know there's other malls you could sell at other locations that they let you consign stuff. Or
start an IG, start a Facebook, and don't make it a personal thing. Make it, like all about your business. My Instagram is World's Coolest Collectibles, but it talks about how we're a part of Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop because I had already started the account, so I didn't want to start changing it all over again. But World's Coolest Collectibles was our eBay name, so I just continue it on. But we're pretty much like Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop, and it's not a personal account per se. I do post a lot of different things, but it's mostly to showcase the shop, stuff that we get in, places that we go, and interactions with people that are either selling stuff, small businesses that we love to promote, and stuff like that. It's just good for the community.
Yeah, and we'll get into that like later on with networking and stuff. But social media is definitely a big one because I was doing live streams on Facebook at the time too, way back when. We do some now on Instagram, but Facebook was a big part too. I was doing a lot of the online live streams on that, and that kind of built it up.
That's the one where I bought the stuff off of you.
You were buying stuff off of me, but I mean, I know you still
Already.
because from the toy shows and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the one I was buying. He had good sales, man. Like Jason was selling stuff on Facebook as like auctions, and I was hooked on those auctions. I was winning a lot, and people were getting mad. Yeah,
yeah, it had to do with who had the better internet connection, pretty much, because I was doing claim sales, not
like
not countdowns. Yeah, it'd be like, boom, this is $15, and then whoever claimed it first. Boom.
If you lagged, you missed out.
Yep. And what I was doing, just so people know how I was winning, I was using two phones, and I was the phone that was the fastest. I would already have a price set for what I wanted in my head, and I would already type out the word claim. So as soon as he said the price, I would just hit send, and it was already
That's
done.
how you should do it. Have it set up, and then when you're ready to send it, yeah.
Sniping.
But that worked out good, too, because, again, it was side hustle. People would win, and then I'd have meet me at the post office.
Yep, Tempe.
And then I'd just give them their stuff. They had already paid, through PayPal. So there's stuff you can do. I know people have full-time jobs, but you can do some side hustle to build it. Now with social media, it's a little bit easier because now you kind of can build it and let people know. But still, I think the way we did it, we built it. We kind of had a customer base, and then it grew from there. But we had people interested. So
yeah. One more thing I want to say.
Yeah.
Just a testament to that is we opened up in 2020, which COVID was just ending, and we were nervous.
Mhm.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like we were nervous, and our first day opening the shop, the line was all the way down past. If you've ever been to the shop, there's a gym right next door. The line was all the way to the gym for us to open, and that was a great sign that we were going to be successful and that we had enough people that were interested in what we were doing here because we were scared opening up because nobody was still going out. It was a real sketchy time when we didn't know how it was going to turn out or what, but it worked, and we're thankful for all the people that come shop with us, spend time here, check in with us. So
yeah. And to follow up real quick on that, the last thing, like once you build that base, you got to keep them coming back too. So you got to.
How do you do that? Should we tell them, or is it just?
It's not a secret or anything. I mean, it's good customer service. Good pricing. You take care of them if they're looking for something. You try to find it for them. You get it for them if you can, and you let them know.
That's just good business, right?
Yeah, it's good business.
So once you open up and once you decide you want to do this, make sure to have good business.
Yeah. But we'll get into that, and that'll be in another one. Like, we'll start talking about that stuff. But that was just the first part, build your customer base. So
that is commandment number 1 for owning a toy shop. So
yeah.
Pop culture shop, because we sell more than just toys. So that's first down in the books. Stay tuned on the next episode for commandment number 2.
Yep. Next thing, I know Edgar's seen it. You haven't seen it yet. I did catch it finally. Superman, the new one.
You saw it?
Yeah.
How did you go see it?
I just went and saw it, because I didn't. Last night I was done with
this
stuff.
This is like a dirty secret. When did you get the time, and when did you go?
Last night, because I went 8, and then I
Okay.
went home, unloaded, and I was like, you know what? I'm not ready to settle down, because I know if I settled down, I was just gonna crash out. So I was like, I'll go watch this movie, and then that way I have something to talk about. So
Nice. Did
Yeah.
you? All right, let's hear it.
yeah, do you want to go?
What's happening?
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I think, I don't know, these comic books, like the DC comics, those are the ones that I read when I was growing up in high
Okay.
school. Mostly the New 52, which I know people don't really like, but I like them. So,
Some people do, just some people don't, because they like the traditional stuff. But yeah, go ahead.
but it was my intro. So then from there, then I did go
Yeah.
back and read all the other stuff. So I do like these characters a lot. So a little bit of bias there. I never really cared for Marvel that much.
That's fine.
To the point where I do even like some of Zack Snyder's stuff that he did, just because again I like seeing these characters
Yeah.
as misunderstood as they were in those movies due to Snyder's writing, but they were enjoyable, whatever. But this is kind of what I wanted out of a Superman movie, a colorful and lighthearted kind of adventure romp. So this really hit all the spots for me.
Dope.
That's my one take. I would say they finally did Superman right. Like they
Yeah.
kind of figured out that balance, I think. So
Oh, absolutely. It felt like he was right out of the comics or right out of the animated show even.
yeah, the only complaint I think I kind of have, I mean, it's not even really a complaint, it's just me being picky. Some of the characters didn't really need to be in there. They didn't really have time to flesh them out. So it's kind of.
I liked them all eventually. Like I
Yeah.
like the Green Lantern and
Mhm.
Mr. Terrific. He was a highlight for me.
He kind of fit in the story, yeah.
For me, it was at the beginning. They were really throwing everything at you. It was like 50 things happening in
Yeah.
40 minutes. I was like, this is a lot. And
Yeah.
I was worried that that's how it was gonna be the whole movie. And then I ran halfway through. It finally picked one storyline and it
Yeah, and then that
slowed
was the
down a
main
bit.
thing.
I'm like, okay, now we can relax.
Yeah, I like how they didn't go back through the origin story, or you kind of knew what happened, but they
Oh, me
didn't really
too.
go through the whole thing, and they kind of
Did you catch who his dad was?
yeah.
I wasn't sure when he showed up. I was like, is that really him? And then after
Yeah.
the movie, I was like, it is him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise or a cameo.
It might be
but-
because they never really showed it
yeah,
in the thing.
they never said anything.
Because when they say that they're gonna play, like he likes to hear his parents or
Yeah.
whatever. I thought it was gonna be like old, like what's his name, Marlon Brando. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something like that, but
Is it his son?
No.
No.
I'm talking
You know what
about
I'm talking
the
about?
actor.
No, I know.
Oh,
Is it
Marlon Brando's son.
no, Christopher Reeves.
no,
Oh
no.
no.
Okay. Because I heard he's in the movie.
He's supposed to be in like I didn't see him, but he's supposed to be in like a quick cameo.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
I don't
heard.
know what he looks like, so I might have missed it.
But you'll know who we're talking about when you see it.
Okay.
But I have to say, and I might get some hate for this, probably the best like Superman movie so far.
Oh, I think so too. I just watched the Christopher Reeve ones for the first time, and I like them. They're kind of fun, like comic book movies too. But I think this, for my money's worth,
Yeah.
might be the best one. And if this is how they're gonna go with the DC universe from now on, I'm excited. I'm a DC fan at the end of the day, so I do want to see them be successful and tackle these characters with the
Yeah.
I don't know, respect, I guess. That they
Yeah, and being
should be
James
getting.
Gunn, I wasn't sure what route they were going to go. I thought it would be more.
He toned down himself a bit.
He did.
Yeah, which
'Cause
is good.
There wasn't like I thought it was be Guardians of the Galaxy. They did throw some music stuff in there, but like it wasn't like Guardians where everything was
Yeah.
a song every time they did something. Like he put like his favorite hit list on there. Like they had some music in there, but it wasn't really forced.
And he didn't undermine any like serious moments. I think when the movie needed to be serious, it got serious, and he didn't have like a joke, at the end of the scene. So I was like,
And,
okay,
yeah, and it was fun and not goofy, too. Like they
That's
didn't.
a good, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, like comic book fun, not like goofy where you're like really like they're trying to
Yeah.
play it up to like.
Lex Luthor, I thought was great too. He was a great cast.
See, I disagree with that
Yeah.
one, but I mean it's fine.
For me, what sold me on him was not really a spoiler, but towards the end, where he's just going on a rant about how much
Yeah.
he hates Superman, and he's like foaming at the mouth. I'm like, yeah, this is Lex Luthor to me. Like,
Yeah. They've never really, to me, they've never got that character right yet in any of the movies. Even Gene Hackman, it was kind of like that. Didn't feel like Lex to me because he was kind of
Kevin
goofy.
Spacey.
Didn't like him in that one. And they kind of made you. Did you notice that too? They mentioned something about land. Like, why does he? Were they trying to knock?
did,
Were they
yeah.
trying to knock that Superman Returns or whatever with the land?
I don't know, because then I don't know if it's a twist that I'm spoiling here, but then at the end he kind of goes back and he's like, "That's not really what I wanted."
Well, I know,
So-
but I think they
so-
threw it in there to make a
yeah.
knock at that one. I'm
Because
assuming.
there was a
but
second there where I was like, again, like real estate.
Yeah.
But,
it's fun, and Crypto, they didn't overdo him. He was my favorite. I like
Crypto was fun. I liked it. It was just I liked the way it looked in terms of color and the makes it really pop out. Not a huge fan of the way he was shooting some scenes with what seemed like a fisheye lens to me.
Yeah, the flying. Are you talking about
Not
the flying
so
or
much
the
the flying, but even some of the fighting stuff, it was like very like rounded.
He's trying something new,
almost.
probably.
And I didn't hate it, but it was just odd to me to keep seeing it.
But if you didn't tell me it was James Gunn, I probably wouldn't have thought it was a James Gunn movie. I don't
maybe.
think. Yeah, I don't think I would have.
I would have suspected it, I think.
Well, with the actors, I guess, in it, you would have. But other than
The
that,
actors and some of the jokes too, I was like, this is James Gunn. But
yeah, and they weren't like forced that much either. Like I didn't think they were trying to be, like I said, too goofy. They need to explore more stuff. Like Clark Kent was in there, but he didn't really interact too much
Yeah.
with like the Daily Planet
He
people.
was mostly Superman, which
Yeah.
was kind of, I guess, a nice surprise to see. Because
Yeah.
in all the other movies, he's Clark Kent most of
Most
the
of the time,
movie,
yeah.
So it was nice to get
Jimmy
about
Olsen, they
Superman.
actually gave him something
Jimmy
to
Olsen
do.
was great.
Yeah, they gave him something to do.
And I love that they made him sort of a chick magnet.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe they're just making up for the fact that in the last movie that he showed up and he gets shot in the head
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 minutes in.
5 minutes in.
So give him something nice to do.
Yeah.
A quick fun fact, I
Yeah.
guess, before we sign
Yeah.
off. I didn't know that the girlfriend, Lex Luthor's girlfriend, Miss Tech Meg.
Miss Teschmacher!
I didn't know that Lex Luthor's girlfriend was created for the original movie. Like, she wasn't a comic book character before that.
Oh, okay.
And the guy that came up with her, the guy that wrote her character, that wrote part of the script, is the author of The Godfather.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's kind of a fun little... Because I saw a post that said he had a picture of Marlon Brando in The Godfather and then of her, and it just said, like, the same guy created these two characters. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I think it's kind of a nice little...
Yeah. So if you're looking for a fun Superman, though, yes, definitely. I
great.
think you'll like it if you're
Yeah.
looking because definitely a different tone than the last movies,
Oh,
the
night
Snyder
and
stuff.
day.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out what to do. Nobody seems like they've been able to get that balance. This one seemed like it had the balance, like I said.
If they didn't get it, it was pretty damn close. So
Yeah.
definitely. And I'm excited just to see where they go from here.
I do honestly like a 4.5 out of 5. I think for it. I wouldn't give it a 5, but
I gave it like a 4, I think, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty, like, some nitpickings, but they were mostly like technical things, like as far as the story and the tone of the movie, I loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah. So James, you check it out.
Gotta watch it.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say I already watched all of the there's like that awesome guy or whatever that runs like scene by scene and tells you the whole movie.
Oh.
Yes,
You already know it?
I already watched it. But
You already know the spoilers?
I need to see the film. So I'll go watch it.
You take off a year of my life every time you say that you just read or like summarize a movie. I'm like,
See, I don't
man,
like doing that, man, because
go watch it.
I like surprises. I like to know, like, I don't like to know ahead of time, like, what's going to pop up.
I will say this, though. I don't do that to films that I like. I do that to the ones I don't
That you
like.
think you're not going to see.
Let me rephrase that.
You don't think you're going to see
I
it
do
anyway.
it to the ones that I think I'm not going to go watch. And surprisingly, I wanted to go watch it after I started watching, and I shut it off.
I did that to Jurassic Park, so I know what you're saying. Like, 'cause I knew I wasn't going to go see it, but I'm like, let's see what they're
If I'm
talking
not
about
gonna
it.
see something, I just don't think about it.
I don't know.
Because I was going to tell you the scene where it opens up, and I know that he's on, like he's at the Fortress of, is it Solitude?
Yeah,
Solitude,
Solitude.
Yeah, and he's in the snow, and I'm not going to spoil it either, but I know how it starts, and I was like, this looks
Well,
pretty good.
they released that online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That was the
it was
beginning?
in the
It's
trailer.
like they released like the first 5 minutes.
Oh,
think.
see, I didn't watch
Oh,
I don't
that's
look
crazy.
for
Yeah.
that, though.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
just saw it pop up, but yeah,
Yeah.
so they willingly released that.
Okay,
part, so
yeah.
that's whatever.
But I'm a big dog lover, so when I saw like they started off with crypto. and like to me that's just fun.
Never cared for crypto, but he was fun in this.
That's what I mean. They didn't overdo it with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So
He was originally supposed to be for Superboy, and then they took him out of the comics for like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
He's back.
And you
But-
have all this Superman stuff on the.
yeah, we're actually gonna get to this now because I thought the movie was pretty cool. We're gonna do some giveaways. So
It's time. It's time. Time for the big giveaway.
first one is kind of like the basic figure. Spin Masters is doing these ones. Comes with the Build-A-Figure. This one, if you like and subscribe already, you can comment like what your favorite Superman is. It could be comic book, cartoon, movie. Just comment. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will give this away next week. So you have a week from when this airs to kind of put your info in there, and we'll do a drawing for that one.
Kind of looks like Elijah Wood in this.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Elijah Woody. And then this big one here, this is the McFarlane Deluxe Edition that comes with crypto. This one, what we're going to do, same thing, like and subscribe. I think we're around 252 subscribers, roughly, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
When this video airs, if we can get to 275 in the week, we'll do a drawing for this one, too, and give this bad boy away. And if you're out of state, I mean, we'll ship it and stuff and everything. But so try to get us to 275. That's the goal once this airs. You got a week to get that going, and then I'll give this bad boy away, which,
So
you know,
tell your friends to
Yeah.
subscribe.
it's a $35 value right here, man. These things are
Boom.
going up. Yeah.
Plus shipping.
And if you guys don't get us there, then I guess I have to keep it. Dang.
Until we hit 275, or is it
No,
just within
we're
that
gonna give
week?
it that week. Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna give it till
cool.
the next episode so we can kind of give it
Just
away
so
on
we're
the next
straight.
episode. Yeah,
So,
Um,
timed release.
time release. Yeah,
Coming up too, the people have spoken. They want a Star Wars episode, which we have not touched on at all. So we'll be planning a Star Wars episode.
do we want to?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah. Yeah.
5-hour episode. Okay.
Yeah.
We only talk about the good stuff, so
Yeah,
we can
we're
actually
only
cut that down.
gonna hit the high notes on Star Wars. We're not gonna.
We can
talk-
do a 2-parter on it too, but okay, we'll have to talk about that one because
Yeah.
I'm not too hyped about talking about Star Wars right now. It's kind of on a downturn. So
No, we'll just talk about the good stuff.
I know.
You know, we'll just talk about all the. We'll talk about it later.
but
yeah,
surprisingly hyped. This was good, so it turned out good. I wasn't sure what to expect. So.
Check it out.
that's
Check
awesome.
that out. But yeah, we'll look into the Star Wars thing again. Any suggestions, comments? Make sure you comment for the giveaways. Like and subscribe. I don't know.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
thought
was.
you were
Sorry.
I thought
Shout out to Diggs Figs. I was talking to him earlier today. I will definitely get those photos in from the past toy show that I did that I got them free from you. My brother said his favorite movie of all time is The Perfect Weapon. No joke. And I tried to tell him that I know one of the actors from there. So shout out to Diggs. I told him I was going to throw that in. Please like, subscribe, and continue to follow us for more awesome just talk. I'm gonna just call it
Content,
content
yeah.
talk.
Cool stuff.
So Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop episode 32, and we're out.